Hi Emmanuel, this is my March monthly update. I'm going to go through about 6 things that I've learned over the past month and just talk a little bit about what God's been teaching me. It's really exciting. So the first one is ritual versus Holy Spirit. So I realised I kept getting caught up with when to ring, meet or pay people or trying to organise all of that, as well as like essays and doing it in advance of when actually I was going to see the people or when the essay was really due. And it wasn't really doing anything for me trusting God to show me the right and peaceful time to do things in. And I now have learnt so much more to, when I've got that time and I'm thinking what to do with it, instead of just straight away try and plan something to fill the gap, I'm much better at praying about it and seeing where God leads me in the moment and truly trusting the Holy Spirit to prompt me to go places. And it's built my faith incredibly. My dependence on him has just increased, even in small decisions when I'm not sure what to do. I'll just get on my knees and pray, and I really feel like he directs me. It's brilliant. And this is especially true in March because I've bumped into people just randomly in places like the bus stop, along my street and other places when they're people that I would have otherwise organised to meet up with, but it's almost as if God's saying, if you give me the reins, I'll show you that it's my ideas in the first place. And it's just so much more relaxed for me because I don't have to overplan it and fill in my diary. Yeah, it's been brilliant. And some verses that I found help me with this are Romans 8, verses 5-6 and Proverbs 16 verse 3. He really does do the unexpected when we give him our time. And then the second one is, I've lost the piece of paper, bear with me. Here it is. So it's proving myself versus peace. And when I found myself worrying about a situation I'm presented with, instead of panicking, I've learned to try and resolve potential chaos by, instead of stressing in terms of, what will they think or what will they do if this happens? God's been teaching me to pause, to take a step out and to rest in his presence. Instead of just going ahead with whatever situation and trying to solve it myself. And through prayer in that time, he's brought me to a place of peace where I felt more able to deal with the situation with courage, not leaning on my own understanding, but truly trusting that whatever it is will be resolved, or that I will feel much more comfortable in the conversation. And it's just another trust thing that I really do believe that Jesus won everything on the cross and that he only wants the best for me. And some verses for that are, I don't know what's happened to my sheets here because they've got a bit confused. Well, it's meant to be Psalm 16 verse 11 and Proverbs 3:5. Here it is. And so on to the third lesson that God's been teaching me. Pride versus humility. So this past month in March, I've learned just how important it is for us as children of God to share our vulnerability. with other brothers and sisters, leaving behind any pride that might stop us from admitting something, and instead just really adopting a place of humility and vulnerability in front of fellow Christians. And it's incredible the relief that I've experienced in March through sort of communal prayer, and just how powerful that has been in bringing true breakthrough for friends. It's just been incredible. And some verses for that I found were Isaiah 29:19 and 2 Corinthians 6:12 and 14. I